All right, hey Michael here to give you the latest on what's going on out there in the weather community. We have some things to talk about. Some snow is flying in around upstate New York, and snow is going to be going into the New York area. Not much snow to talk about right now, but a few storms may be on the way as we get into it. As we look at the GFS model right now for the eastern U.S., we have a bit of showers going down in the southern Apps right now. A few showers in Kentucky, showers in West Virginia, some showers out there towards getting towards the central and western parts of the country as well. We continue to move this on, and we're going to have a big rainmaker tomorrow that's going into our Thursday. That rain will last as it goes into our Friday as well. Snow, so that's going to be for the southern area. For the northeast, that snow's gonna move out tonight. Snow's gonna try to re enter the area again around the Delmarva. Rain, snow, not really a big event. But then once we get towards the um March 1st area, we start to get an interesting storm system here. Right here. We're starting to have some blues that are popping up on a screen, even some wintry mix chances that start to get up in there as well. We continue to move in there as well as we continue to see a what seems to be another storm system that rolls in there just the next day, and then it shows sort of an ice storm getting around North Carolina, close to South Carolina, moves out and starts showing ice. This is new to me actually. I don't think I've saw it to this point. I may have or may not. Um, Northern Georgia showing an ice storm, ice precipitation. So Northeast Georgia, areas of the Midlands, that's not what's expected to happen or not. We can't say for sure that that's going to happen. That's just something to keep an idea for. We can see to move on out, and then we start getting towards too far out for that region. So let's go to the European model for the whole Eastern U.S. And the reason why I bring that to you, there's a lot going on, and a lot to talk about. European model, we continue to move that towards our east. Remember, we're having the showers, and then the European model is trying to show some thunderstorm activity. I don't know if you can see there; those are a little bit of some cells that are popping up there. I'm not sure if that is. There might be some heavy rain actually, close to thunderstorms. Not enough fuel for it, I would suppose. Remember, things can change, and I'm just taking a guess there on that. Rain showers move across, and remember, those move across the southern Alps, and then we get into that next storm system, and then it tries to touch North Carolina there again with the European, of course. Um, well, with this model run, northern cold air, more northern with the cold air. I think the European's less beefed up, as you can tell here. So you have the snow moving out, then it shows that snow that's going to happen soon, just a little bit. A quick hitting snow right there, a little bit more northern than that big storm we're talking about. I mean, this could really be a big ice event. That's what these models are hinting off to. That just depends. That could change, of course. It is very close to North Carolina, very close, but is not quite there. So I'm not sure about that. As we continue to move that European model on across, it's not showing that ice for the southern Alps, and then we start to get far out to the point. So lots of rain, lots of weather, winter weather as well for the Northeast. The Northeast is going to keep getting this winter weather back to back, I see. And it's going to be quite interesting what happens in this area. We're going to take a look at the HRRR model and see what that shows us. For the Northeast, to give you an example of what's happening there, we can just get it here. All right, Northeast H triple R model. And that's the O1Z, so it's not going to show much. Yeah, that's not that much there. Snow moving accumulations. Probably very light accumulations with the H triple R showing there. We'll roughly get about, nothing New York hasn't seen before. That last storm system was very bad though, brought a lot of snow. But with this next one, nothing a New Yorker hasn't seen yet. H triple R is not really picking up on that much snow, but there probably is going to be some snow that falls within. I mean, it's just a little bit of snow that moves across. We're focused on that March 1st, not mistaken. So that snow earlier, I think, is it's trying to push on out. And yeah, and we're gonna look. Why not look at the Canadian model? And the Canadian model shows us snow everywhere for the Northeast. Snow pushing on out. And then you have that March 1st, which the H triple R can't really pick up on, but we'll get there eventually. Um, a little bit of mixture of winter precipitation with that as well, and then it continues to move on out. So we were really watching for this time right in here, and then this is roughly the area that we're talking about around the March 3rd area, March 2nd ish. This is the time area that we want to watch out for because what it's going to do is it's going to allow us to um, it's going to allow us the ability. We're trying to look into that storm system because this is going to be a major one out of them all, so to say. So into Ohio, into Pennsylvania, New Jersey, things of that nature, into New York City again. That's what that first hit. The mixture precipitation is still, it's still unknown up or down. How cold is it going to be? It's a little bit unknown for this March 2nd to 3rd because we're about what are we about 6 days out from it? 7 days out, 8 days. I'm not sure, but we're close to it. We're close. A broad area. We're just genuinely not abroad. We're just genuinely looking at some winter weather to continue for the Northeast into March. It's going to start warming up across the country as well. Above average temperatures are expected in the upcoming days. We're going to need these above average temperatures because it's been very very cold lately. We had 40s down in Miami last night, and boy, I tell you, 40s in Miami in late February. Yeah, 40s in late February in Miami is something else. But we're gonna look at this with the climate prediction center. What does that have for us? And we could expect above average temperatures, and that's what they're calling for above average temperatures, especially for the eastern U.S. Precipitation will be overall above, but in the west, it'll be below and near normal. Below average temperatures in Alaska, a little bit right there, just vary in the South Islands. They're above average temperatures. So we're starting to get to that spring area. We might have some cold dips here and there, to be honest with you, a few quick hits of cold here. But not really much to really worry about. We're just focusing on these upcoming storms, and then spring will be along the way. But we are going to have some severe weather risk coming soon, I believe, as long as these warm temperatures come up and these rain of precipitation comes through, we're going to eventually have some severe weather outbreak that comes through. But, I mean, really, there's not really that much to really say on that level. 8 to 14 day outlook and 8 to 14 day. I mean, it's just going to be quite maintaining the same pattern for the most part. Going to be 70s and 80s for areas of the south, and then the north is going to be above average as well. We might as talk about some snow. Might as well talk about some snow totals. As we get to those snow totals, I mean, we look in the New York area. The National Weather Service is not really expecting snow. I mean, it could, of course, go into that area, but they're not expecting trace amounts up north as you get higher and towards higher in New England. Chance of a tenth of an inch. I mean, chances are not that high. Remember, we do have that next storm system coming up, so this only extends up into February 28th. So, I mean, we have a long journey to go through. Winter storm severity. I mean, I guess we do have this. Some minor impacts are possible, but we're kind of calmed down. We're relaxing for now until we see that next storm system pop up on Monday. And we'll take a look at the conditions that's going on the west side of the country right quick, and then we're going to wrap this video up. Towards California, we have some shower activity in Northern California that's going to be hitting tonight. A little bit of snow, higher elevations, of course, and then you have that some showers across those area states over there. Some snow up north. Not really much going on at the moment. We're going to have some showers in some of these areas around March. That is what is expected. And then you have that winter storm. I could be wrong, but I think that is a clipper that's moving across. I think that's the appropriate term for it. I could be wrong. I very well could be wrong, but snow moves into the higher elevations, of course, and then you have the rain. And I mean, it's getting very quiet right now, and I think a lot of us like quiet around this time because with the winter storms, the floods, fire dangers, all of the things we've been having, I think it's about time we have a break and we rest a while. Rest a while for the time being right now. So make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Have a great day out there. Stay blessed. Stay safe. We'll keep tracking the weather like we always do, and I'll see you guys